China's outsourcing industry is heavily dependent on the international market. How much has the global economic downturn affected the sector, and what are companies doing to cope with the difficulty? Our reporter Zhang Lu talked to firms at the Zhongguancun outsourcing conference to try to find answers to these questions.
One of the main focuses of the conference is how to overcome the difficulty brought on by the global financial crisis. Companies say the influence of the crisis is far-reaching and the impact long-lasting.
Currently, we haven't really experienced that much, in terms of financial crisis. I mean, we're still growing the same rate that we were growing last year. But I think that what's really going to be challenging is going to be the next 2 quarters, because once the tech spending is impacted dramatically, I think we will feel that crunch.
Wang said his company has been preparing for the impact.
Well, like all the other companies, we're doing cost cutting and being conservative in our cash, right? In a financial time like this, cash is king. So we've been focusing in that area. In terms of recruiting, we're not recruiting as aggressively as before, and also actually for us it's more because of the talent that's in the market. We are more selective in terms of recruiting.
The main markets of Chinese outsourcing companies are the US, EU, and Japan. Some small companies are now experiencing declining business and unpaid bills from their customers.
First piece of recommendation I would give them is to build their strength and build their capabilities so that they're well prepared to be the best service opportunity provider for these buyers. The other thing is for them to look for ways to network, even if they don't do a merger and acquisition, or if they stay just the way they are. Networking is a very important aspect, because the more people you know and the more people that they know, the more opportunities that may be presented to you in terms of business.
While most are preparing to cope with the negative effects, some also see opportunities.
Now, many companies are driven by cost cutting. Sadly, they have laid off some of their IT staffs, and they have to use low-cost resources like in China to perform their IT work, system development, application maintenance, and so on. So we as a service provider, we also look at this as a good opportunity.
Experts say, despite possible negative effects, China's stability and active measures to maintain the economic growth will help its enterprises stay competitive. Zhang Lu, CCTV.
You're watching BizChina on CCTV International. We're heading for a short break now. More news just ahead. The aviation industry has high expectations for the future of the cross-strait market. And we take a look at new measures taken by real estate agencies and banks to prop up the sluggish market.